What is this totality of circumstances principle? No? So in this case, it is applied. The totality of the circumstances of this case, according to the Supreme Court, does not justify the conclusion that Cadiz committed acts of immorality. Similar to Leo's prior case, Cadiz and her boyfriend were both single and had no legal impediment to marry at the time she committed the alleged immoral conduct. So that is important. In fact, they eventually married later. Aside from this, the Labor Tribunal's respective conclusion that Cadiz's indiscretion scandalized the Brent community is speculative. So they failed to prove that the indiscretion of Cadiz caused the Brent community to be scandalized. So there was no evidence presented. So there is no proof here, it's clear, adduced by Brent to support such sweeping conclusion. Even Brent admitted that it came to know of Cadiz's situation only when her pregnancy became manifest. Brent also conceded that at that time, Cadiz and Carl Cadiz were just carrying on their boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. There was no knowledge or evidence by Brent that they were also engaged in premarital sex. This only goes to show that Cadiz did not flaunt, dili iladlad ba, dili skandaloso, did not flaunt her premarital relations with her boyfriend, and it was not carried on under scandalous or disgraceful circumstances. As declared already in Leos, there is no law which penalizes an unmarried mother by reason of her sexual conduct or proscribes the consensual sexual activity between two unmarried persons. That neither does such situation contravene any fundamental state policy enshrined in the Constitution. This is not prohibited under the Constitution. The fact that Brent is a sectarian institution does not automatically subject Cadiz to its religious standard of morality, absent an express statement in its manual of personnel policy and regulations. So this is the critical part. If you are the employer, Brent here made a inadvertent mistake. They failed to place an express statement in their manual of personnel policy and regulations prescribing such religious standard as gauge as these regulations create the obligation on both the employee and employer to abide by the same. So if it was placed in the manual, the ending of this story could be different, no? But it was not. So lesson learned, it should have been placed in their manual. So we proceed with the next issue in this case, the marriage of Cadiz to her boyfriend as a condition for her reinstatement to work again for Brent. So what is the decision of the Supreme Court? No? What does the Supreme Court have to say about this issue? So that will be the subject of our next video. I'll see you in the next video.